Hey, Shalom Akim. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, for allowing us to do another lesson. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And we want to get into a brief, we want to go into, this Trump peace plan and why is it so important? Because, me and Akim was getting into some history, and all the way since Esau came back into power in the 1300s, he's been shedding blood to get back in over there into Palestine, man. And we see him over there now, but he doesn't fully have the full power, to where it has, as far as like everybody being under him, man. So Esau is going to shed and continue to shed blood until he has everybody under his rulership, man.
And that's they do control the earth. They run the whole earth. But what the brother's saying is that they're even having a hard time trying to contain the Palestine, little ass Palestine. But that's Esau's nature, is to govern the earth with brutality, with murder, with deceit, with lies, with trickery. All right, so we're gonna bring out the brother go and read the article. You want me to go into the verse? For matter of fact, let me read this verse right here, right quick. You can bring out that article. And that's Esau's agenda, is to create that one world government, because Palestine, or like the Gaza Strip, Palestine, that's why they always went back and forth. You had also too, you had what you call a 6-day war. All right, so these devils always will shed blood to control the masses. They want everybody underneath their clutches, underneath them. All right, they don't want nobody to rule the earth. If it's not them ruling the earth, it's no good. They want to be in full control of everything on this earth. All right, so this Psalms 28:3. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 2. Hear the voice of my supplications. All right, what does supplication means? To beg. And what are the elect doing? Begging to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, to deliver us from this damn wicked ass cesspool of wickedness, violence, pestilence, famine, RFID microchip, mark of the beast that's coming. All right, you name it. Everything that has to do with wickedness, we beg the Most High to deliver us from these times. All right, when I cry unto thee, and only the elect are going to cry unto the Heavenly Father. Cry meaning you got to really, really be grieving and vexed in the spirit while we are crying. All right, why? Because of the abomination. We sigh and cry for all the abominations done thereof. And Donald Trump is an abominable man. All right, he's an abominable man. All right. When I lift up my hands toward thy holy oracle, draw me not away, right? Meaning to keep me from going towards the path of wickedness. All right, draw me not away with the wicked, right? But RFID microchip, what? You're being drawn into that wickedness, right? Because that's another means that Esau is trying to control the whole earth, all right, to try to draw us away from the faith and receiving that mark. So anybody receives that mark is going to be put to death, all right? And with the workers of iniquity, and Esau has full control of the earth, all right? The so-called white man, his biblical name is Esau, all right? Would speak peace to their neighbors, all right? Would speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts, right? So they speak to you peacefully, just like they did with the Native American Indians. They spoke to them peaceably. They set up some type of an agreement. They come to some type of an agreement. They meet with each other, all right, and try to see what's going to heal this conflict or this separation that we have amongst each other, all right, which is nothing. We know, the prophets know, ain't going to be nothing to heal Babylon or the wickedness that these devils push throughout the four corners of the earth, all right? But mischief was in their hearts, right?
Right, so we're going to get into this article entitled, it's, quick Google search entitled Trump Peace Plan. All right, so it says, President Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, all right, which is the Prime Minister of Israel.
Which is an Edomite, an Amalekite.
Right. Unveiling peace plan, map of proposed Israeli-Palestinian borders, proposed areas for a Palestinian capital, yellow circles, conditions to a Palestinian state, President Trump's opening remarks, peace to prosperity, a vision to improve the lives of the Palestinian and Israeli people, commonly known as the Trump peace plan. All right. And if you know anything about Trump, Trump is all about America, America first, right? You know, and who's under America? Israel. All right. So here it is. He says a vision to improve the lives of the Palestinian and Israeli people. All right. But really, it's just to improve the Israeli people. It says is a proposal by the Trump administration to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Donald Trump formally unveiled the plan in a White House press conference alongside Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on January 28, 2020. Palestinian representatives were not invited.
Damn. So what kind of peace proposal
right.
was that?
How's this joint?
Damn.
It's a one-sided deal.
A one-sided deal. The brother's right, man. What kind of peace proposal was that? You're proposing something. You're putting something on the table for peace with that particular people that weren't invited by you devils, man. That's trickery, man. That's deceit. Damn, read that again.
It says
that's some funny. That's funny though, man. But it's the reality of it, man. These devils got to be taken out of power, man.
Donald Trump formally unveiled the plan in a White House press conference alongside Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on January 28, 2020. Palestinian representatives were not invited.
So how can they if they're not Palestinian representatives are not invited? So how can they even have a discourse, even a conversation of peace talks?
Right.
That ain't even. It's out of the question. It's like it's foolishness, man. That's funny, man.
Right. The plan was authorized by a team led by Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner. Both the West Bank settlers, Yesha Council, and the Palestinian leaderships rejected the plan. The former because it envisaged a Palestinian state. The latter arguing it is too biased in favor of Israel. The plan is divided into two parts, an economic portion and a political portion. On June 22nd, 2019, the Trump administration released the economic portion of the plan titled Peace to Prosperity. The political portion was released in late January 2020. During the press conference announcing the plan, Netanyahu announced that the Israeli government would immediately annex the Jordan Valley and West Bank settlements while committing not to create new settlements in areas left to the Palestinians for at least 4 years. U.S. Ambassador to Israel David M. Friedman.
Hey, I go back to that part where it says I think it was when it said they denied the plan.
Okay, yeah, I see it. The plan was authored by a team led by Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner.
Jared Kushner is an Edomite. He's an Amalekite. And what is his position? This Jared Kushner, whatever his name is.
He's let's see. He's a senior advisor.
A senior advisor.
Both the West Bank settlers, Yesha Council, and the Palestinian leadership rejected the plan. The former because it envisaged a Palestinian state.
Now, this is Isaiah 48 verse 22. Isaiah 48 and 22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. All right? There's no peace treaties being signed with no damn Palestinians or no damn Israelis. All right? There's no peace treaties. All right? It's always wicked. Why? Because those people are damaging our land. They don't belong there. How can you have peace in a land that they rape, robbed, and murdered, shed blood on that land? How can you have peace in America if America rape and shed blood in America? How can you have peace in a land that's full of shed blood? How can you? There's no peace. It's always division. All right? It's one Satan against Satan. It's one ruler against another ruler. That's all it is. Of course, Esau being the top ruler of the earth. All right, there ain't no peace unto the wicked. Let me read that again. Isaiah chapter 48 and 22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. Baba Shah, you got a scripture, right?
I thought I had one.
I was gonna bring this out. If you got it, just bring it out. You got it though.
Nah, you got it.
This from the book Facts of Facts, right? You know, it's always good to go into this information and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to read. This book was published by Edomite by Benjamin H. Friedman back in October 10th, 1954. And he pretty much spilt the beans on you devils. All right? So I'm going to just start on, what's that again in Roman numerals? 16? Page 16 of Roman numerals, right? No coincidence there. But now I'm going to start here. What do we face now? And it's going to get right into that article too. What do we face now? And you got the one that said Woodrow Wilson. You got that one too?
Oh, yeah.
What do we face now if we trigger a world war that may develop into a nuclear war? This is coming out this devil's mouth. All right? Humanity is finished. Meaning if America triggers a third world war, which they are, humanity is finished. And Lord willing, Trump will be the man to do it. Mm-hmm. We want Trump to do it. You know, we're rooting for Trump on that. Why might such a war take place? Check this out. It will take place as the curtain goes up on Act 3. Check this out. You know, it says the first woe was past, the second woe was past, the third woe cometh quickly. Act 1 was World War I. It's coming out Esau's mouth. He wrote this. Act 1 was World War I. Act 2 was World War II. Act 3 is going to be World War III. Okay? Mm-hmm. So that's going to be the war to end it all. There's not going to be no peace in that land. All right? Why think the Lord don't allow it to be no peace on earth in general? Never mind peace in Palestine and Israel. There's no peace on earth, period. There ain't no peace unto the only ones that got peace and a peace of mind are the hopeful elect, the Hebrew Israelites, but the hopeful elect of the Hebrew Israelites. Because a lot of you Israelites out there is not right in your spirit. All right?
I got a precept to add to you.
Bring it out.
This is what one? It's in Jude. You know that precept? Sins of this youth. No, I can't find it.
So I'll find it for you up. Sins of. Yeah, you devils got some nerves. Peace what? You did it with the Native American Indians, but you broke over 500 treaties, including multiple peace treaties on as well. All right, so there's no trust. It's 20. Job 20 and 11. There's 20 and 11. There's no trust in these devils. You can bring it out.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 11. Which this is a good chapter to go into, going into Esau and his wickedness. All right. It says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Basically meaning that he continues to do the same thing over and over. And like the brother went into World War I, World War II, and World War III, the main reasons behind that is to get everybody on his side. You know, now World War I, it was fought, like me and the brother was watching this documentary called All Wars Are Bankers' Wars.
Right.
All right. And the reason why Esau started World War I was because Germany was getting one up on Britain.
Right.
All right. Their economy was strong, so strong. All right. So Esau had to create a war, because war is what? They cost money. All right. Which means what? You have to stop putting money into the economy and put money into going to war, you know. And you actually have to you know, put the squeeze. The people that actually go to war actually they have to put the squeeze, and they have to you know, tax more of the people. They had to tax the people more of that particular society. And Esau knows that. All right. So then what? Germany came back into power, and then boom, World War II came back in advance. So World War III is no different. All right. The only difference is that World War III is now putting the clamps on everybody in this world, man. You know, everybody in the world, all right, is now seeing the bullshit that Esau is doing. All right, but Esau don't give a damn, man. If it's either get down or lay down. Even
them Palestinians, they say we ain't going there, right? Because he said, well, when he's speaking freely, believe it not. So they even know, man, we don't trust y'all. Trust not thine enemy. We know that. Even that damn Arab, which a lot of them actually go back to Esau too, though. Because the original, the original Arabs are Ishmaelites. They were dark-skinned, Kedar. Like, you know, you had one of the sons, Kedar. All right, they're dark-skinned. But a lot of them do go back to Ishmael, and a lot of them don't too. I could say like that to be on the safe side, but it's true. All right?
Yep, it says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat is in his bowels.
Could you look that word still up? Keep it still in his mouth. I want to see something.
The word still is to withhold. All right.
Read the number.
The H4513 Manai. What was that?
If you can't pronounce it, so good.
Mana. Yeah, mana. To withhold, hold back, keep back.
Why you think he's holding and refraining? To catch you later on down the line. Just like those the two horns, and he spake like a dragon.
Right.
So it'll come peaceably and set up, boom, got you where I want you. Why? Because he's holding it back. Read that part again. He's holding it back in his...
Though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
Exactly. So though he spare it, okay, he keeps it still in his mouth. Meaning he'll wait for the perfect time to strike. What does a poisonous serpent do? He keeps that venom in his mouth, and when he's got the right time to strike, boom. Then that venom starts spreading around the body, all right? Starts, okay, you got to get amputated, right? Your body starts decaying because you got venom. Even the Lord said, learn from the animals. The animals will teach you that. You know what, though? Esau's more poisonous than a death adder. Esau's more poisonous than a mamba, all right?
That's why it says, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp, all right, which an asp is a snake, a venomous serpent.
See that? And it says, it goes in
there. The cobra, adder, or viper.
Come on.
You know?
Come on.
And this is why, hey, that's a beautiful point you have brought out. And if you get, bit by a snake, you only have seconds or maybe even minutes before you drop dead.
A venomous snake. Right.
You know, and now these EU nations, it was in one director of the EU nations, he's basically pushing the EU to hey, get more aggressive towards Trump and his bullshit foreign policies, man. All right, because they see now, all right, more than ever, especially now more than ever, that it's hurting them, man. So now these other nations, as it says in Obadiah verse 6 or verse 7, all right, them that were at confederate with thee has brought thee even to the border.
Let's bring that up.
Matter
of fact, let's bring that out. This Obadiah verse, I'm gonna start at verse 6. How are the things, this Obadiah starting at verse 6. How are the things of Esau, once again, which the so-called white man? How many times we gotta tell you? They know that. All right, that's why they're trying to grab a hold on the whole world. They know they're going to be taken out of power and they're going down. All right. How are the things of Esau searched out? All right. How are his hidden things sought up? All right. This devil is getting revealed. Even a Palestine. Everybody knows on earth that there's one main enemy that will never show you mercy. That's the so-called white man. Look, man. They did more dirt on this earth than everybody else on this earth. And you cannot say we're lying. You devils know very well. You know how they come up with that little sense of humor to try to hide their dirt? That shit don't work with the Lord, man. That don't work with the prophets, all right? And it don't even work with the Palestinians. How's it going to work with the prophets of the Most High? We ain't not even the Lord. We not even come on, man. You people are delusional, man.
And you know what? Hey, they came in different names, man. That's how they get you, man. Because what? They came as the Amalekites, the Turks, the Ottoman Empire. All right. Now they are the well, I don't want to say that word because you know how Esau is, man.
Right.
Disease. Call them disease.
Now repeat what you just said. They came as what?
As different names. They had different names.
This Isaiah 25:7. And I got to go back to that Obadiah too. And he will destroy in this mountain. Mountain means a high government. All right. The face of the covering cast over all people. All right. Who's that? The face of the covering cast. Esau. All right. The covering cast. Something. And it's going to say here. and the veil that is spread over all nations. So by you causing, saying you want to have a peaceful talk, you're actually putting a veil over those people still. You're already exposed and he's still trying to put the veil over. It's done. Just give up, man. And the veil spread over the people. What? Palestine and Arabs, all right, with some of them, and a lot of them, yeah, go back to Esau themselves, all right? But just give up, man. You put a veil, you cover the covering cast over all people. You try to cover who the Israelites are. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you Seminole Indians, you Lakotas, so on and so on. You couldn't achieve that because we woke back up. Then what else they try to do? Well, calling the Chinese, and all this crazy demonic stuff, all right? You can't say, these people called them by the Chinese wanted to call themselves China. No, it's you devils put a cancer on the earth that messes with everything. All right? Devils, man. But anyway, man, Salakia. Going back to Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. All right? And men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. This is going into World War III too. All right, those that you claim that you claim that they are your allies are going to turn on you. All right, they're going to turn on you. All right, Japan ain't forget what you did to them. All right, all these nations didn't forget. Iraq, man, look, in Syria, right? They were throwing rocks and shooting at the convoy. What they call them? The army.
You're talking about the
starts with a whatever it is.
Yeah, I forgot.
But they were shooting at it and throwing rocks at it, and they had American flags on a ride. They had American flags on a. Oh damn, I forgot what that's called. But anyway, who cares? Esau's technology. We don't care about that. But anyway, so they had American flags, showing off the American flag, and the people was like, man, we don't want you here.
Was it the Kurds?
Over there in Syria, they was going at Esau just like a week ago. They were shooting at it with AK-47s or whatever type of machine guns they had, or whatever type of guns they had, and throwing rocks at it and stuff like that. So, look, with thee, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. So this devil is going to be taken down. Them other nations are going to do you damn devils dirty. All right, they're going to do you real wrong. So since you do other people wrong, they coming at you. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in them. All right, so you devils got to be taken out of power, right? Ain't no peace, man. When would they ever sow peace? Peace what? From where? What peace that have they ever sown to anybody? Where? I want to see it. Where?
Hey, that's going to be like, remember the end of Training Day or whatever? When fucking Denzel...
Oh, with the Russians got his ass?
Yeah, everybody that he was paying off, they came over to bust his ass.
You know who got him too at the end? Them Russians got his ass. Like, Cause he had a debt to pay.
Right. Like, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He had a big head though. Like, you're gonna come after me, I done pay all you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's how Esau is gonna be.
Yep.
Gonna look around like feeling betrayed. Meanwhile, you betraying everybody in the world.
Yep. Yeah, there's no peace, man.
It says, he shall not see the rivers, the floods of the brooks. Skip to verse 17. Job 20 and verse 17. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. So he's not going to be able to enjoy that which he is so carelessly fighting for.
That which he labored by wickedness and deceit.
Mm-hmm. That which he labored for.
It says it?
Yep. That's the spirit.
I didn't know it said it. Damn.
That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. Damn. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
Damn. Could you look at that word restitution right quick? I didn't even know it said that. I kid you not.
All right. It says
that which is exchanged.
That which is exchange, substitute, recompense. All right. So it says, according to his substance shall the restitution be. All right. So as soon as you get it, all right, or as soon as you think you're about to get it, it's going to be time to give it back.
That's, you know what? Since you said that, Sirach, man.
10:6.
Yeah, that's it. It's around the 10:6 to 10:8, around it. And also, too, the forces of the Gentiles, you know, should be translated, should be transferred. I believe it's, yes, 10 and something.
10 and 8. It says, oh, I started at 6. That's a good one. 10 and 6, it says, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices.
So really, Esau's, his practices are hateful. They're not peaceful. We know what Esau does when he talks about peace. Be prepared to get a big ass sword in your back. It's never it ain't no damn peace treaty, no damn deals and no sword. Them Palestinians know what's up, man. They don't want to hear that, man. They've been in conflict for the longest with them damn devils. They all devils anyway. We can get a Joel 3. They part of the Lord's land.
Yep. It says, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity.
Hold on now. So you mean to tell me now they want to create some type of peace solution? All of a sudden you got the coronavirus happening. Then you got the Gooks or Salakia, the Moabites trying to burn the currency, their type of currency.
Right.
Try to spray it down or whatever and disinfect it. Then that's going in. Then you got Donald Trump just said, what's that article I sent you? That nobody could deal with China as far as chips. You know what I'm talking about?
Because now what China's doing is that they are banning, you know, especially or America is banning a lot of countries. No, it's like America's banning a lot of companies,
right,
to you know sell their technology to China, because they know that China is way further ahead in building their 5G technology, and really they about to be on to the 6G, man.
And also too, that's how you know that Esau wants to be the king of the RFID microchip. He wants to be known as, look what he did, look what he could do, because he don't want China, them Moabites, to get ahead of him. All right, so that's part of prophecy too. You know what I'm saying? He don't want China to get ahead of him. He wants to be that king that sits on everybody's mountain, on everybody's hill, and he wants to control every single aspect of that government or of those people. That's what these devils are trying to do in Palestine. We ain't even finished reading this yet, but continue on that.
Yep. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Riches got by deceit. So what do you think they're going to do with Palestine when when you create that so-called peace, right? What do you think they're going to do months or years down the line? How do you think they're going to deal with the currency and the issue of buying and selling there? That I'm telling you, AI, these devils are crafty, man. We know we telling the truth on. We know we absolutely correct or honest and accurate. All right? Here in Great Millstone, you're going to get the full truth and nothing but the truth. All right? We ain't holding our tongues back for nobody. All you damn Israelites that are scared to speak up and speak this truth, you're going to get put to death. All right? Yeah. Thus saith the Lord. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
It's going to happen anyway.
Come.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right.
Really, we're going to get all the riches. So these damn devils trying to go against each other. There's no peace here. There's no peace there. But really, the Hebrew Israelites are we're going to get everything. And then some. The Lord said, when you read about in the Psalms, the Lord said he'll give us our heart's desire. Everything you can wish for, he's going to give it to us. They are greedy. They are greedy dogs. They can never get enough. All right, go into Psalms. They are greedy as hell. All right, these damn devils are greedy as hell.
So back at Job 20 and 19, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor. All right, so this is why he will never be able to live deliciously in that which he have labored for.
Right.
You know, because he have oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away in house which he builded not. Kamar Abdul said, man.
Right.
You will never live here in peace. All right. How is it that the Jews left black and came back white?
Right.
That's a house that you build it not, man.
I believe that man actually made that quote. You got some people out there that be like, oh, he ain't make that quote. But guess what? In his mind, he knows damn well who the real Hebrew Israelites are, who's God's people. They know that. These nations know that. Know. So that quote, you can think of something, and guess what? That's already recorded by the angels. So, come on, man. They got some nerves, man. There ain't no peace. There ain't no peace on earth, man.
surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. That word quietness is I don't even know how you say that.
Shalavi. Shalev. Shaleya. That.
Yeah, shala. Nah.
Just go to the definition. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain certain things, but it's all good. That's how you know that's a bastard tongue.
You know? Well, hey, man. You know, it just proves you got to get better in the Hebrew, man.
Yep.
You know, but it says quiet, at ease, prosperous.
So meaning he's not, read that again out, and you can bring the definition out, that scripture you had.
It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly.
Right, he should not feel quietness in his belly, right? Because when he's about to eat, the Lord is going to disappoint his devices, right? In your belly, that's how you satisfy yourself. All right, you're not going to swallow, you're not going to swallow down your spit and feel satisfied with it. This devil wants everything, all right? These devils want everything. While we're in our fucking lowly estate over here suffering, these devils want everything. They want to satisfy their belly. They want their belly, meaning their life or their empire, to be at ease while everybody else is suffering. This devil is delusional. You cannot take over the world. The Lord set up a timeline that you cannot pass the bounds. The Lord set up a bound. You can't go past that bound.
Exactly. It's like you know how they say your eyes is bigger than your stomach? You know what I'm saying? Because you could only eat so much.
Their eyes stand out with fatness.
Right, yeah.
That's scripture. Their eyes stand out with fatness.
I think that's Psalm 73.
73, yep.
Yep, because here it is. Your stomach can only take but so much food. Afterwards, you eat too much, guess what? You're going to vomit.
Right.
All right, here it is. You vomiting it up now, you know? It's about that time.
So he's got to give it up. So Esau got to give it up, man.
There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in streets. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right. All right, and that's what's going to happen. That's going to be the end result for you devils. All right, well, on this side, then you're going to have to suffer 1,000 years of brutal, hardcore slavery. And after 1,000 years, you're not going to exist no more. But the other nations, like it says in Revelation 25, we're going to give them back. Well, no, Salakia. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, going to give back these other nations their land. All right. And they got to bow down and do everything the Hebrew Israelites tell them to do. All right. Because, man, it's only right, man. You out of every nation on earth, you devils talk about peace this and peace that, but there ain't no peace. I don't see it. There ain't no peace. As far as I know, I got to go to work every damn day. All right? There ain't no peace here, man. This place is vexing as all hell, as we always say.
This is why these other nations, like over there in France, they're rioting. Why? Because they're vexed, you know, because of the hell being put on them, you know. And that nation, that particular nation, like say France, you know, they got the Yellow Vest protest.
How long has that been going on?
They said for at least damn near a year, more than a year.
Yeah.
You know?
Frexit.
Oh yeah, that's just coming soon. You know, Brexit already happened.
Right.
All right. So there's no peace, man. There's no peace happening right now.